Hi everybody, Andrew Cherin here, and I am excited today to bring to you another video blog post on personal injury law. As you know, I'm a personal injury lawyer who represents people who have been injured in car accidents. Today's topic is top 5 things to do following a car accident. So let's say you have been injured in a car accident and you got rear-ended by someone. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is, if you can, get out of your car and exchange information with the person that injured you. Now, this is important because you want to make sure that you have contact information for that person to figure out who their insurance company is, whether they have insurance, and if they don't have insurance or they do have insurance and they try to run, that you at least get their license plate number down. So that's the most important thing. Number one, if you're okay, get out of your car, exchange information with the person that rear-ended you. Get their insurance information, get their name, phone number, address, license plate number, um, driver's license number if possible, and get that information. Number two, wait for the police to arrive. Now, a lot of people think that, oh, I've got their information, I'm good to go. Yeah, you are good to go, but it's just good to have the police there to create more of a record of what actually happened. In case there is a possibility of some contention with liability, you want the police there to kind of, quash that, to say, no, this is what happened, and this is why, and this is what I saw. The police have to do a good job at marking up and making a great diagram of what actually happened in the case based on their interview with you, the defendant, and any other witnesses that were there who saw the car accident. They also will get the information down for any witnesses that are there, their contact information, which is huge because people usually just kind of want to get there, say what they can do to help, and then leave. If you don't have their contact information, they're really of no use to you anymore at that point, especially if there's contention with liability. So something else possibly happened in the car accident, or someone says that something else happened that made it your fault. So you want to make sure the police are there to document all that, get all the information for everybody, and they also write down the insurance information for you and the defendant. So you have the defendant's insurance information there, a verified address, verified name, date of birth, and everything, just so you have their contact information there. It's great stuff to have. Now, if the police don't come, that's okay. You could still have that exchange of information and you're okay. You can still move forward with that, but it's better if the police do come and you get that police report. So number three, the next thing you want to do, you exchange information, the police come or they don't come, number two. Number three, you want to make sure you take pictures of not only your car and how it's laying at, after the accident happened, but also the defendant's car, because you're never going to get to see the defendant's car again, and I'm not going to be able to see the defendant's car in most cases. The insurance company is going to want to hide that. And oftentimes, if it's a rear-end car accident, there can be no damage to your car. For whatever reason, bumpers on the cars that are hit are sometimes, impenetrable, and they don't break, they don't show damage, or they show very little damage. But the car that rear-ended you often has a lot of damage, and we don't always have that information all the time, and it's kind of he said she said at that point, unless you have pictures. So pictures are worth 1,000 words, way more than that a lot of times, maybe 1,000,000 words, especially in car accident injury cases. So it's good to take pictures as soon as you can after the car accident happened, like maybe even right when you get out, if you're okay and you feel like you can, start taking pictures of where your car is, so you don't have to, before you even move it to the side of the road, and take pictures of your car and their car. Pictures are huge. Take pictures of, where you are, the scene. Take as many pictures as you can. The defendant's car, where it's laying, the damage to each side of it, your car. Take pictures of yourself. The more pictures, the better. Number four, if you've been cleared, you're medically healed, if you feel like you don't need to go to the hospital, don't go. If you do feel like you need to go to the hospital, go. I mean, by all means, that's actually going to increase your case value, as kind of sad as it sounds. A lot of case value is based on medical bills and the bills and what you can actually prove. So, if you feel like you can go to your own family doctor or walk-in clinic, that's great too. But you don't have to deal with, going to the emergency room and maybe or maybe not getting the best quality of care at that time. So, if you feel like you're hurt, go to the emergency room, get checked out by them. Don't worry about the expenses of that, especially if it's someone else's fault. It's all going to get covered, and you're going to get recompensated for everything that you've had to pay out of pocket, and any bills and stuff like that. And if you have medical insurance, they're usually going to cover it, or if you have car insurance, medical coverage like PIP or MedPay, they're going to cover that too. And even if you don't have that stuff, the third party's insurance eventually is going to cover you for that, but they're not going to cover it right away, not until you settle. They're only going to do one lump sum settlement. So, it's good to get an evaluation, whether it's at the hospital via the ambulance right there after the car accident, or to go to your family doctor immediately after the car accident, or shortly thereafter, like the day after, maybe your neck starts to tighten up, your back starts to tighten up. Go see your family doctor, or a walk-in clinic, get an evaluation, and see what they say to do. Now, those are not often the best people to see for car accident injury cases. A lot of the times, family doctors are just going to give you medication, and they'll say, "Oh, you're good to go." A lot of people will see better results by seeing a chiropractor or someone who actually works with the spine more often than a general family doctor. But that's for a medical doctor to determine, not for me to determine what the course of your individual treatment is. You need to be the best judge of what kind of treatment you need and go through the course of action that a doctor actually tells you to do. From what I've seen, though, most of my patients, or most of my clients, I should say, see better results by seeing a chiropractor than just kind of taking pain medications and just not doing anything to get healed. Um, Physical therapy is often good. Massage therapy, chiropractic care, those are all great. Pain medication may not be the way to go for a lot of people. And then after that, after number 4, get evaluated. Number 5 is you want to report this claim to your insurance company, because it's possible that the third party defendant's insurance, they don't have insurance. It's possible that the defendant doesn't have insurance, and you want to set up that UIM claim, which is underinsured or uninsured motorist claims, and you need to report those within a certain amount of time. Otherwise, you may lose that right to those benefits, especially if it's like a hit and run type accident or a phantom vehicle accident, which pushes you off to the road and then you're hit by someone else. So you want to make sure all your I's are dotted, all your T's are crossed. Call your insurance company, report the claim. Your rates aren't going to go up if you're hit by someone else and you have UIM insurance. It's going to pay for it if they don't have insurance. So it's better to go through your insurance and their insurance normally. For number 1, your insurance gets to do the evaluation of your car, and the defendant's kind of left in the dust a little bit and left in the dark a little bit. Well, you're waiting for your car to be repaired or to get the full evaluation for it. Maybe I'll throw in number 6 too. I think calling any personal injury lawyer after a car accident is really good, just so you know your rights, know what kind of medical coverage you're entitled to, what auto insurance coverage you have, and walk you through the whole process of going about paying for your medical bills, what it's going to take, and then it's nice to have someone to tell you what your case is going to look like, tell you the steps that are going to have to happen and what you're going to need to do, whether you have a good case or not, and determine actually if you have a good case, or if you don't have a good case, or if it was your fault or someone else's fault, and verify insurance coverages to see where that money's going to come from if you do settle or file a lawsuit. So anyways, I want to walk you through those steps one more time. Number 1, get an evaluation at the scene by an EMT, exchange information with the defendant, wait for the police, take pictures of your car and their car in the scene. Number 4, get an evaluation by the doctor or EMT, go see somebody. And number 5, report the accident to your insurance company. And number 6, call a personal injury lawyer to get a free consultation. I give free consultations. If you're injured in a car accident, please feel free to give me a call. My number is 206-850-6716. Anyways, guys, I hope you found this video very helpful and informative. And if you want to find out more information, visit my website at www.lawcherin.com. Or if you've been in a car accident and you need a free consultation, give me a call, 206-850-6716. Thanks, guys.